The last part of your mission statement is to help individuals connect with their inspired purpose. We talk about being a spiritual warrior as being fearlessly living on purpose, but how does somebody find that purpose?
Yeah. I think, I think three things, right? You've got to have the right um, practice, the right teachers and mentors, and be surrounded by good company. You know? And so they say we are the sum of the five people we hang around most of the time. And I think it's true to a large extent. And if you want to improve yourself, if you want to evolve yourself, then it's important to have mentors or people in our field. We might call them the guru. We might call them the um, a mentor or a teacher or a guide or an inspiration. But look at how those people live their lives, and try to mimic that in a certain way. But also, you need guidance along the path, so it's good to surround yourself with the right teachers. When both you and I, teachers that have guided us in a certain way, and you need it. You need the pathway, you need the roadmap. In the end, you've got to find your own path, but in the beginning, you need that roadmap to really direct you. And then you need the right practices because, for example, in a lot of the yoga world now, it's a lot of it's just entertainment or alternate fitness offering, and so that's good in itself. We need a healthy body, and people like to be flexible and all those things, and it's wonderful. And there's some great teachers out there, but in the sense of living this best version of ourselves, living an inspired purpose, just doing the physicality is not going to get you there, and just doing it in a haphazard way is not going to get you there. You need to be able to have a science and a step-by-step process that's going to grow you and evolve you and take you further up the ladder all the time. And then the last part of that is you need to be surrounded by good company. The environment is very, very important. It's very hard to step into a better version of yourself if you're surrounded by, lower vibrational, lower energy. Or the thing is, you can either expand or contract. You can't do both at the same time. So a lot of the times when we're going into expansion, there's a little voice on us going, no, just stay where you're at, hang with the same people, do what you're doing. And this voice is going, no, 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 it hasn't worked for you. You're suffering. Step it up. And so you've got that friction place where you're trying to elevate into that place. So good company, practice, and teachers is very important to get you beyond that. I say, a certain point you've got to get up on the elevator, and you've got to let some people off on the third floor. It's like we can still be friends, you can still love them, but you need to go higher. You just need to let people go because it's a frequency. And once we do these habits in our life, these high vibrational frequencies, like eating well, doing your yoga, hydrating, meditating, serving others, all of these high vibrational activities will lock in a higher frequency. And then that just works through the law of resonance. When you lock in the higher frequency, then everything at that frequency starts to come into your life. And it's like, oh my God, my life's changing very quickly. What happened? Where did this come from? It was always there. You didn't have the frequency to match it. And so you have to resist the urge to come back to, oh, you're our friend. You've always been like this. Don't change. Don't do it differently, or make you wrong for doing those things. So you gotta own that, and those three things: good company, good practice, and environment's important to lock in that higher frequency. It's well worth it because everything changes, and once you lock in the frequency, it's locked. It's stable. It's very hard to go backwards from there.